I am just delighted to be here to take this conversation forward. Hi, everyone. Are we all excited and happy and elated and yay, all of that? Are you guys happy and excited to see this wonderful, what do I say, just like the whole constellation of artists is right here? Are you happy? Woohoo! Just one person. Nice. All right. So you know what? I'm just going to take this, one step into detail. So Ashish and Soni, you resonate with my identity, my pride. So taking pride in celebrating the self, taking pride in the identity that you've carved for yourself, which is beyond the beliefs of the world. And there was one thing that we were having a conversation about, and that is, most people who are public in the eye, they tend to carry their designs or their artwork through their social media, but you don't seem to do that. You seem to carry a personal sense of you to the public eye. So what is it that defines you to do that?
Well, I don't really like that concept of XYZ official.
You don't like the posing?
No, I just feel that taking identity forward,
Yeah.
when you see different facets of my life,
Yeah.
they sort of define me.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, if you like what you see, you might be tempted to buy something that I've made.
Right.
Rather than just putting a picture of a model or just putting a picture of a garment,
Yeah.
which for me is not enough.
Right.
I just feel that if you know a little more about me,
Mm-hmm.
the relationship is a little stronger.
Lovely. So thank you very, very much. Gigi? My expression, my pride. How do you explain your expression to the world?
Hello,
I mean, you are
everyone.
somebody who I think, in my opinion, can be given an infinite line and you'll make a design out of that.
Thank you for that. My expression, my pride for Blender's Pride Fashion Tour is, I think it's all of us as artists,
Mm-hmm.
we express.
Yes.
And even if we are just dressing up in the morning, we are expressing something. So I think it's a very kind of natural, it's a very natural process for me to resonate with that title of expression. We have a theater artist, we have a director, so even their expressions, and she's Desire, for example, and that we go through so many moods, so many emotions, and I want to express all those emotions through my art, and that's why my expression, my pride.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I mean, I'm just saying, you're clearly the only person with gray on stage, and it's truly my heritage, my pride. I mean, creating legacies and a first-generation design. I mean, did you believe that you're creating a legacy while you were creating it?
You're so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I mean, really?
That was in his script. Yeah, he's generous.
No, it's the truth.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. You're beautiful. Sir.
Thank you.
I have no idea what you asked me.
So, I mean, my question to you was, we can actually discuss this post. No, but honestly, please do tell me, while you were creating this heritage of yours, through design, did you know you were creating a legacy? What was
Oh my
the
God,
thought? What
that's,
was inspiring you every day?
I didn't think you'd ask me an intellectual question. Ask me something frivolous, please.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, right. No, I have no idea.
What is?
No.
Cats or dogs? Mountains or the beach?
Okay, enough. Okay, guys, I just want to say one thing to you. I'm surrounded by so much beauty right now. I'm kind of...
You too.
I don't know what to say. Look at Meher Jaisia. Look at Diana Penty. And what's your name?
Kubra.
Kubra. Oh my God.
With a double B.
Spectacular. Look at these girls. Forget about me. Can we just...
You were clearly
have a
omitted.
round of applause
I'm just
for
saying
them?
you were omitted.
A round of applause for them. No,
You were
Gauri
just
Gupta is
omitted.
not a beautiful girl. A round of applause for these girls, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want me to ask you the question again?
Yes.
Okay. So while you were creating...
Okay.
While you were designing.
Talking about legacy. Listen, guys, I'm just having a good time. who creates a legacy, who makes an effort, I have no idea. I just do what I want to do. I just do what I like to do. And I believe in, I believe in a certain sort of aesthetic, and I believe in a certain sort of design philosophy, and I follow that. I follow my own instincts. I express myself entirely and completely. I don't really look around what's happening. I only kind of do what I feel like doing, and that is my design philosophy. That is going to be perhaps my legacy, and that is going to be something that I'm hoping people will appreciate and remember me by.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Tarun.
Finally, thank you.
Finally, Tarun. My blend, my pride. I mean, what a beautiful way to just blend in two worlds, two ideas. What is this? How do you wake up every morning and say, I'm going to stun you with, you know, a blend that you've never seen before, you've never experienced before, and it's just going to be aesthetically right. How does that happen?
I don't know if it's always aesthetically right. You try. But I grew up in South Bombay, and it was very anglicized.
That says it all.
Then it was very anglicized. And when I got into fashion many years later, and I traveled to all parts of India to work with weavers and artisans and chikan, I discovered India in a way that I didn't know existed. And we were also wannabe white wogs in South Bombay. I became ashamed in time to come that this is who we had aspired to be. Because fashion taught me about India, and then I learned about myself because it was in a much more authentic space. We're a generation of Indians who grew up reading English. Everything we read was written in London. You'd be reading about snow with heath, on a heath, and you scones, and you'd look up, and a pigeon would take a crap on a tree, you know, in the tropics, and you'd go back to this world of Enid Blyton or whatever. But now it's all coming together because I've traveled so much in my head, in my heart, through craft, that I used to think that we would always be a misfit, but it is now a blend, a synthesis that's emerged in, you know, contemporary India, which I think we all represent in different ways. And I'm very conscious about this. What is India modern? Are we going to be costumes of royal India forever and then juicy couture in the morning? I don't think so. So we must now find a way to be modern Indians 24/7.
Thank you very, very much.
My blend.
Thank you very, very much. So while all of you have microphones, so please feel free to jump in and answer these questions. This is just an open little chat, just to get to know you all a little better. So all the designers on board, or must I say the artists on board, your concepts are almost like stories that unfold on fabric. So what makes you pick a story and tell it at a particular time? Is it the relevance of it? Is it the constant discovery of who you are?
I think it's a cocktail that keeps changing. And
Blend.
each person has a different story in this based on what their eye or their sensibility is drawn to. I like draping, and I love the way Indians drape. So we're always looking at structured draping. Gudda has a totally different story, and so does the other two designers. And the more you do, it's like a wheel of evolution, you know. You get feedback, you wake up and you have the next idea. I mean, ideas also, you know, you have few breakthroughs, but most ideas evolve from one thing to the other. And life teaches you, and you see things, and it's stimulus versus giving it back. I mean, that's how it works for me.
Yum. I mean,
Me, it's
I just had to
intuitive.
say yum because the stimulus just sounded so right.
For me, it's intuitive.
Intuitive.
It's, you know, I could suddenly have this flash, and then I want to sort of make it come real.
Yeah?
So which could be, it could be a small story, it could be an idea, it could be a person.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you have a whole show with that singular idea.
Oh, wow. Do any of you dream and design in your dreams?
You know, I was just going to add to what Tarun said. I think your creativity the next day is totally linked with the kind of sex you have the night before.
Oh, that's in your dreams.
Seriously. You have great sex.
Is that in his dreams?
It's amazing.
That's what I said.
Amazing creativity the next day. I'm just being facetious.
Absolutely.
But I think creativity is not really an instant kind of thing. It's not. It's something that grows with you. It's something that evolves each day, each moment. And you know, a lot of people ask me, so what's your inspiration? So, you know, everything is my inspiration. It's
Yes.
not this one thing that I see or this is the most commonly asked question, by the way.
What's
You
your
know,
inspiration?
what's your inspiration for this collection? So my inspiration for this collection is everything that I've seen in the last 30 years.
Are you
quite
30?
honestly.
Is that what you said?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying I've been doing this for 30
Ah.
years. But so I think in totality, in a certain kind of way, it's really difficult sometimes to actually try and figure out what your inspiration has been, because it's been there as a part of your life for the longest time. Is that correct, Tarun? It's not that you suddenly see something
I
in it.
agree. I think even before you started designing, when I first knew you,
Yes.
you were imbibing things that, you know, it's like it's a vault, and you access things at different times.
Yeah, it's a Pandora's box.
true.
You just got to go in and pick up something that
Yeah, but
works for
the
you.
Pandora's box is a bit evil. But it's.
Well, that's why I
yeah,
hide all
it's-
my magical spells.
You really are so pretty.
Thank you.
No, it's like
Gigi.
an evolution of life.
Yes.
It depends on your mood. It's intuitive. I agree with everybody here.
Yeah.
We're all, I think, very distinctive
Right.
designers and artists. And exactly, I get really irritated when somebody's, what is your inspiration? What's your
Right.
theme?
So you see this?
Inspired
It's
you for-
gone.
This is gone.
It's gone.
So this is gone. So
It's
my
gone.
I
Especially when you look at a
It's
Gaurav
gone.
Gupta.
Yeah, yeah.
So my inspiration is clouds or water or earth.
Yeah.
And my mother and my friends, and my inspiration is life experiences.
It's
really,
life by itself.
It could be an architect's work that I saw, and it stays in our subconscious, and it comes out in different ways. And it could be in our dreams. It could be, it's just there. It's you evolving as an artist. You're evolving as a designer, and you cannot, And the thing is that I think trends is a very abused word. Inspiration is a very abused word. So we just follow our heart and create your own little or large world.